Okay, says we're live. Do I have everything set up the way it's supposed to? I think I do. Yes, I should. Okay. And hopefully y'all can't hear the laundry that just started. Anyway. Hello. How are we? Happy Monday. Happy last couple of days of Nano. Hopefully you are either on track or you have the energy to kind of like do those longer days if that's what's required. If you are aiming for it, if you are just aiming for progress, that is also fantastic. So I am, I think, right on track. I'm sitting at just under 56,000. So as long as I sort of like continue on the pace that I have been getting, I should be able to finish on time. So that is the goal. I just have to remember to actually like get my words today and get my words tomorrow so that I can finish. Oh no, Kat, your boss sent you home because you're sick, but also told you not to come in tomorrow and to take care of yourself. Gotcha. I hope it's not the panini. I hope it is just a cold that you will get over quite quickly. So that was Kat. Send some well wishes to Kat. But yeah, so hello. Welcome. I have not flipped over my planner for this week, so I need to do that. I did do my dry erase calendar yesterday. I did set up this next week yesterday. So I feel like I'm relatively set up for this week and the chaos that's going to happen. Because, the last couple of days of Nano are always a little bit of a chaotic whirlwind. Also, it's the beginning of December. Is anybody doing is PitMad on the 1st? PitMad 2022. No, PitMad is February. Is it Pitch Wars? What is the December one called? Like, I feel like they should not have. I feel like they shouldn't have like so close names. December Pitch Event 2022. Okay, definitely not, because it's like baseball pitching. December book pitch stuff. Is it? Okay, let's just look at this. Pitch party calendar, January, February. Oh, there's a lot more events than I thought of. Okay, November. I don't have anything listed for December. And I think isn't December like a normal pitch event? I don't know. Anyway, if somebody knows, please do inform me. But let me say hello. So Becca was first. Hello. How are you? Also, I did remember to pin the spreadsheet in case you need streams to go to later. So that is there, or if you want to join the stream hoppers. So there you go. Stacy says hello. Hello. Stacy, you finished your story last night. Yay! I'm so glad that so many of us are like hitting those milestones and finishing. Becca has already finished. We had Frank finish, and Stacy finished last night. So like all the good things. And people were hitting like really big milestone numbers. And hello, welcome. Also, I love your aesthetically pleasing layout in your avatar picture. Love that, because I always want to add more stuff, and so it becomes cluttered. 100% whatever I do, it becomes cluttered. So I love that you can have some of that negative space and balance. Stacy says, or rather, you wrote the last scene and then just kept writing because that is life. But this is not going to have a sequel. Gotcha. So your plan for the stream is to, in a new document, write the end scene. Gotcha. Persephone, hello. How are you? Becca says to Stacy, congrats. And Stacy says, I finished with 75,053 words, which is amazing. Famous last words. This is not going to have sequel. Right? Yeah. So this is a fan fiction piece, and it's the first fiction piece you've written in 4 years. No squeal or sequel. You're only going to do minimal editing and revising. Fair enough. CB says, okay, silly question. What's the best way to store Prosecco unopened? In the fridge or in a cupboard or something? Usually alcohol that has not been opened is fine to remain at like relative room temperature as long as it's not warm. And usually not in direct sunlight. Sort of keep it out of, like, don't put it in the window type of thing. So relatively cool and dark is sort of like whatever the general rule for alcohol is, from what I understand. Persephone says, okay, no sequel monsters popping up from behind the bushes then. Right. CB doesn't drink alcohol because you're allergic, but you're buying Prosecco for your aunt as a host gift for Christmas Day. Gotcha. Cool Gamer says, hey, hello. And Rachel says, you're hoping that you're going to get into writing. You've been kind of out of it for a bit and you need 4K more words. Gotcha. What? I think that's about, if I need a little over 4K. Yeah. So same. Monique says, hey, everyone. Hello. Rita says, hello. Elizabeth is here. Hello. Long time no see. How was Japan? How was your trip? Did you enjoy it? And are you now back into the swing of your regular routine? Or is that still sort of settling back in? This is where Kat mentioned that not feeling well. Boo. Jen writes romance, says, I'm here first thing for a change. Yay! Monique wanted to get started on writing, but your tummy started growling. In that case, you need to feed it. Stacy says to Persephone, that didn't stop me from adding bits to move the story forward like real life. Yep. Rose says, hello. And, Monique says, tuna with fried rice, mushrooms, and Brussels sprouts. Nice. Anne says to CB, for me, Prosecco needs to be opened. You would say in the fridge so it's ready to drink. If it's a gift, you can keep it in the cupboard, and your aunt can put it in the fridge. Right. But since we're still a few days away from Christmas, maybe don't open it yet. CB says, okay. Julie says, you're here and ready to work. Done book 3 edits. Ooh, you're done with the book 3 edits. Wow. And moving to pen name novellas. You're so fast at this. I wish I was as fast as editing and like determined and focused. I think that's my problem. I think I have no focus. CB says some people do a nano month in December as well. True. Stacy says you just drew the 10 of swords. You feel called out. That looks like you thinking about how to write this end of the scene. Spiral Terror, if you want to look up the card. Nice. I might do that later. I still have to pull my own cards as well. Esther finished last night as well. Nice. I love that we have so many people who are finishing early this year. CB says we packed 2 boxes. You're moving around the 16th. The internet is getting set up at the new old house on the 15th. Gotcha. Persephone says, ouch, but at least the card is pretty. That is one of the comforting things about tarot, right? Laura, you wrote a New Year's horror drama last night based on the 12 grapes of luck tradition in Spain. Ooh, but this time they're not grapes. My mind automatically went to, okay, what is grape shape and size? And I wish my brain had not. I wish my brain had not. Yes. Okay. I don't know if your brain went to that. It did. Okay, Laura's brain went to where exactly. Exactly. Yes. Laura did that on purpose. I have this thing, y'all. I can't, like, I think was one of the Minority Report movies. I cannot handle horror that like does anything with the eyeballs. I cannot, because like I wear glasses. I can't do contacts because like I hate the idea and the concept of things in my eyeball or touching my eyeball. So I can't. And so for me, this would be true horror because I cannot. So props to you, Laura. You have found the one thing that truly horrifies me. Because I cannot. So, yeah, no, no. CB says, I think I'll just put it in the fridge because you'll be moving. Yes, it will be safer in the fridge. Yeah, for sure. Elizabeth says, Japan was amazing. Everything we hoped for. You've been fully taking a break from writing, so trying to get back into scheduling live streams. Yes. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling cards and okay, we're gonna have to figure out the connection between these. But anyway, CB says you do the 12 grapes thing, but you use candy instead of grapes because you don't like them. Gotcha. It was not a pretty card. That's the problem. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yes. Yeah. I figured. My face. Exactly. I cannot. Elizabeth says, "You blurg." Yeah, the Swedish doctor singing while do the yeah. I can't. No. There's an episode of Friends where Rachel gets an infection in her eye. Yeah, eyeballs and fingernails are most people's no zone. Yeah. Well, and any other sharp pointed thingy, or eyeballs being plucked or whatever. I cannot. Ashley says, hi. Hello. What a thing to talk about. You can't do things in your eyes either, especially, well, I have learned to do eye drops, but that's about it. CB says also grapes are really dangerous to eat fast. Possibly, yes. Okay. All right. Let's do the cards. So the first one that I pulled is I actually pulled two that were stuck together, but we're going with the one that was meant for today. So today's is the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. In case you're curious, apparently tomorrow is the Eagle Spirit, and that the Spirit has your back. But Flamingo is the in-between. Oh, so apparently we all have birds, because Stacy has the peacock. Birds, apparently. It's for the birds. Okay, so embrace the in-between. Balance comes easily to the flamingo, who sees what was and what will be and stands strong in the face of uncertainty. You can be informed by what came before and plan for a future yet to be, but do not resist the flamingo's call to be fully present in the now, which is where the real magic happens. With one foot in the life you are moving away from and one in the future as you become the one who leads the life of your highest intentions, you must make peace with the fact that you are not fully in either place. Embrace the in-between. The presence of the flamingo is also a sign that your creativity is arising within you and opportunities are beginning to present themselves. Remain here in a balanced state of mind, for there is much to know and learn before going forward with new plans. You can trust this moment and yourself as you take in what you see and become aware of all that you are experiencing in this in-between time. Oh, Becca got the armadillo. I feel like that's the exact opposite of a bird. Well, but on the other hand, you have finished your current project. So perhaps this is meant for those of us who are finishing one, but still thinking about the next thing to come. But on the other hand, you know, maybe it's just what happens. Okay, so the next thing I pulled was the 8. Yes, the 8 of Wands inverted. And this is a card that means either long distance communication or instantaneous, like quick transfer of information and communication. So sometimes like either phone or text or email. So sometimes there's an indication of that, just so you know. What does my cheat sheet have to say? Okay, so it's a card of speed and communication associated with long distance travel and messages from far away. When it's in the inverse, there's a possibility of miscommunication, misinterpretations, delays, or disruptions. So if you are wanting to start that new thing, you may have to put a delay on it and pause it so that you can finish your flamingo. Like you got to finish this thing first before you can do that. So kind of like what Becca was talking about in the latest vlog about wanting to move on to the next thing, but the juggle struggle is real. Okay, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. Are you going to focus? Are you going to focus? There we go. It's a bit better. So that's what it looks like. And I should probably read it from the actual deck book. This is the problem with having so many different decks and books that go with it. Okay. So, hoarding, greed, materialism, and stagnation. There's that delay again. So 4 massive coins are embedded in the ground, looming and heavy. Bright blue butterflies are ensnared overhead in an intricate web. The 4 of Pentacles warns of stagnation and hoarding, whether of material wealth, ideas, or even emotions. The 4 large coins are heavy, dense, and dark. Vines have crept over them as they lay dormant, and these riches that were meant to be used, brought into the world so that may flourish and benefit all. However, they're apparently trapped. So the butterflies, freedom of symbol, or symbols of freedom, backwards, and new ideas, are trapped overhead, symbolizing an inability to move on, to grow, or learn. Some conservatism can be beneficial in protecting one's belongings and creation, but too much will inevitably impede growth. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is that we've been working on one project, or we've been working on one phase, and we want to move on to the next one, but it's not quite done yet. So in order to move on to the next thing, we have to have a temporary delay while we are finishing what we started, but also being aware that we can't delay too long, otherwise we might stall all momentum that we have. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. But also, if you have a character who has been holding in like all kinds of emotions, maybe you need to write the scene where they break through that, if you have not done so already. Also a possibility. Okay, so that is our card pull for today. Let me kind of set my desk back to the slightly less chaotic version. All right, let's do this. Share. I need to share, right? Yes. Okay. We're going to start with the nano googly eyes. $25. First sprint. Make it big. All right. 1. Save your document if you've already been working today. If not, now's a fantastic time to pull up a document. 2. Make sure you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4. Make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was that. Oh, I got 700 exactly on the dot. Love that. How we doing? I can toss that one. Okay, so I'm now at 46,321, which is fantastic. Okay, save. I gotta save this. This is all in a new scene, and I don't want to lose it. Okay. So Elizabeth and Rachel were discussing some of the new layout look for YouTube, and making sure Elizabeth could find the past live streams and things. 412 for CB, nice. And is it Lana or Lane? Please do tell me how you pronounce your name. I don't wish to butcher it, so apologies. 191 words though, that's awesome. And got 890, fantastic, amazing. I feel like that was pretty good first sprint. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I think I was learning about this on Charlie's stream, I think on Friday. Was it Friday? I think so. But there is a AI text to image section on Canva. So for those of you who don't know, Canva is a fantastic resource for creating thumbnails and images. Lene? Okay. Lene. Okay. Thank you for letting me know how to pronounce it, and I will do my best to remember it. So Lene. And Becca is working on the screenplay and got some brainstorming done. Excellent. Stacy got 169 words, and you were not certain you're happy where you're going. Oh no. Hopefully it will get better. Rachel restarted a scene for the villa with your villain growth. Lovely. Ashley got 816. Fantastic. Oh yay. Excellent. You made a thank you card for your 40th on Canva as well. Yes. Okay. So let me show you. Let me pull this over so I can actually see that it's happening over here. Okay. So present, share screen, share, Chrome tab, this one. Okay. So I have like YouTube thumbnail size coming over here. So if you go over to Canva and you have your bar out to the side, you're going to come down to apps if you don't already have this text to image, and then within this app menu there is the text to image right here. It's kind of like a little purple. Let me see if I can blow this up, make bigger for you so that it looks like this, text to image. And so once you have added that to your menu, then you'll be able to click on it, and it will sort of show you an example of some of the things that they are looking for. So I started off doing like watercolor with wintry, snowy mountains. And so it gave me something like this. And then I sort of like refined it like snowy trees with mountains, or winter, and then I started asking it to do a snowy frozen waterfall. And so it gave me, and then a river. And so I have been playing with this. I tend to think that the watercolor does pretty well out of the different painting styles. You can ask it to give you a photo versus like a drawing, 3D type thing, paintings, patterns. Ooh, we could do a pattern. Let's do a pattern. Pattern of what? Pattern of turtles. Pattern of sea turtles and shells. Generate image. So it takes a little bit of time for it to sort of like figure out how it's going to compile this. But it does eventually give you 4 different options. Okay, some of these don't look quite right, I'm going to be honest. So it's done this sort of mishmash of giving the seashell-ish shape the pattern of turtles. I don't know that I like that one. And it's done the same thing. It's kind of like tried to mishmash the shape with the turtle. Some of this looks more like croissants to me. This one I think is closer to what I wanted, like sea turtle and shells. Yes, that's closer, but like the seashells kind of look a little weird. They look like they've gotten some legs and arms. So sometimes it doesn't necessarily look right. But if you don't like it, you just say start again and you try a different text. Or you try a different style or whatever. So watercolor painting of summer beach with surfers. Generate image. So like you can do kind of whatever. I have seen one of, while this calculates, I have seen one of these sort of like you can tell that they have taken images from somebody's watercolor who has a signature on it, but in their sort of like amalgamation of everything, they have like weirded out the signature somehow. So it's not perfect, but you know that because it's creating your it's creating an AI image, so these would not be a copy, anything that would get you copyright infringement, because it's sort of like mishmashing its own creation together. So it gives you some pretty decent images, I think. See, again, you have this weird, let me zoom in so you can kind of see this. Nope. Maybe what I wanted was, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted. So like you can see somebody had an image that they signed, and then that got squished together with somebody else's images, and it became nonsense. So yeah, but so I have created some different fun things, and I'm thinking this might be how I create my December thumbnails. But anyway, so I was playing. And so if you did not know that was a thing, which I did not know until Charlie's stream, when they start when Charlie and Megan and I think what was Kat, I can't even remember, Kat and Carrie and Laura and the usual Friday evening crew over there. But it's quite fun. So I encourage you to experiment with it because it's quite fun. But also it is a rabbit hole, so you may not want to do that until after your nano words are done. Just so you know. Just so you know. No, I have the free version. So this is on the free. It's I don't know if eventually they will transfer it over to the premium, but it is the free. So yeah. Elizabeth is wanting to check it out. Yes. Laura took the trash out. Woot. Exporting a timer for Tiffany. It just sent the shot to the render farm for work. Fantastic. So pretty. Yes. I think they're fun. Ashley says, does anyone know if you finish Nano a few days late, if you can still win? I don't know if you I don't If you backdate it, possibly, but I don't know. They may close it. I'm not sure. Megan says, hello, you went out to Target this morning and found nothing. Gasp. That's pretty rare for that to happen for me. Ashley says, which is why I try not to go to Target that often. Ashley says, you went grocery shopping this morning and had a very successful trip. Yay, your fridge was empty beforehand. Good. I'm glad you got all the food in. CB says, it's fun to play with. Yes. Megan says, if anyone wants to check out Lex, you have links that you can send out. Just message Megan on Instagram. Persephone took the dogs out and fed the stray babies. Excellent. Are you attempting to bring stray babies in, or are you just keeping stray babies alive? Because I have seen it go both ways with people. So Nikki is here. Hello. Welcome. It's the lamest Target ever. Oh, no. Had it been stripped bare by all of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday shop? Oh, it is still Cyber Monday. So maybe all the early Black Friday and Cyber Monday stuff. Ashley says, because when Nano started, you updated the word count in your Camp Nano project, and it said you won, and you were surprised. Oh, then I don't know. Okay, so Persephone is keeping the strays alive, not necessarily wanting to to adopt at the moment. Ashley says, I'll have to go soon for your coaching session. Gotcha. It was pretty bare for a Target. Yeah, sometimes the stock levels of things go real low. Shelby had a Target within walking distance for 4 years when you were in college. It was dangerous. I bet. So they... I live in a college town, and the downtown, the historic downtown, is like literally right across the street from campus because the college sold or leased part of the land to businesses to create a downtown because there was nothing here. And so downtown sprung up on what is technically campus land from the grants, land grant college type thing. And they changed one of the historic downtown buildings, which is like tall, skinny, like just convenience store sized, if that. They changed that to like a little mini Target. So now there's 2 Targets in town, but there aren't really because it's more of just like your necessity, like convenience store, like just barely anything in there. CB says you asked Canva to generate alpacas and roses, and it came up with alpacas wearing roses. So darn cute. Oh, nice. Excellent. CB says you think you need a few more days. Gotcha. Megan also says that's adorable to CB's alpacas wearing roses. Ashley says, I don't really like Target. You love Burlington and Big Lots. Those are your favorites. Gotcha. I think Big Lots is one of the places that gets some of the Target like leftover bulk stuff that they couldn't sell. Nikki was eating lunch during the first sprint. We don't have a Target over here. We have a thing called Home Bargains and B&M, which are similarly dangerous. Gotcha. Lunch break is over. Dishes are cleaned. Fantastic. Still buzzing from the French press coffee you had this morning. Nice. All right, let's do a second sprint. And, okay, let's do, I'm going to scroll this down to a 30. As close as I can get it anyway, for right now. Present, share, Chrome tab, 60 minute. We're not doing the full 60 minutes though. All right, so second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something that you want to promote, your YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, new books coming out, if you have a website, a blog, social medias, etc. that you want to share that are writing adjacent, please do some self-promo. Just remember that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, which is what is following Megan's name, you will not be able to post direct links. So you can get around that by spelling out the word dot in .com, adding some extra spaces to either side of that, as well as adding the extra spaces where there are normally slashes. You should be able to get around those automated filters if you do that. Otherwise, 1, save your document. Make sure you have a recent backup. 2, make sure that you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30-minute timer. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I think I'm going to have to double check this on the calculator because I think, sorry for being silent, y'all. I think I've done it right, but. Yes, I did. Okay. Alrighty. I did very, very well that sprint. So I'm now at 47,510. Which is great because then I can mark off the next cube or box in the bar chart, which is great. So not too long before we are done, but that is very good. And that also is very nice. Ooh, did somebody finish? Yay! Leslie got 50K! Leslie has won! Hooray! Hooray, hooray! Congratulations! Also, I think, who was it that said they finished? I think Paget said they finished over the last couple of days. So congratulations to Paget as well. Yes. To be honest, the break was stressful and tough, but you finished Nano. Yay! So Paget and Leslie, congratulations. That's amazing. Woot. So what did I don't know. I'm just making noises at this point. Okay. Also, that was the self-promo sprint. So make sure you do your self-promo if you did not already. Okay. Megan, I think, started off the self-promo train. If you need to message Megan on Instagram in order to get Lex, or maybe you want to subscribe to Megan's Substack, your links are all here at Megan_McCarthy for the link tree. There's the link. So Rachel does not have the bot bashing wrench, but you can find Rachel's website at racheldadams.com. And so Rachel was describing how to do this. My name minus the D after the, or minus the period after the D, and then add a period, and then a comma at the end. So racheldadams.com. You still tried to spell it out before and it didn't work, but this did come through this time. So excellent. And all of your links and newsletter sign up for the free fantasy and shifter prequel are there for Rachel D. Adams. Heather Dewey Patet, you're currently running a sale, 25% off of all services. If you sign up between November 25th and December 31st, you can be contacted at all social medias on your link tree. And so here is Heather's link tree. And this is where Paget came in and said, hello, here is the link for Rachel. Laura says, my middle grade horror short story is published. You can get the anthology on Amazon. It's in Kindle Unlimited as well. So the Wimbledon Common Anthology and Befitting Foundation. So there is the link to the book, which is exciting. Heather's also running a sale on the Etsy shop as well, 25% off from Black Friday to Christmas. Melissa came in. Hello. You're here for work sprints. Excellent. Here's Nikki's YouTube channel and Instagram as well. And let's see. Heather and Bonnie said congrats to Paget for finishing. Sophie joined us as well. You're hoping to write 1,000 words this weekend, or this evening, excuse me. And hopefully we can help you with that. And Laura initially thought you were going to put pizza in the oven, but then decided to put spring rolls in. Also a very good choice. I was trying to think of like which one I would rather have. And I think we would normally more often have pizza, but spring rolls sound really nice. Spring rolls sound really good, not gonna lie. Maybe it's because we don't have it as often, but like those would be nice. I might have to either get or make some spring rolls at some point soon. Rachel says, my kid is telling me about using his Mickey Mouse voice over the drive-through intercom at his Starbucks to make people laugh, and it's hilarious. That is adorable. Bonnie got 256 words. Nice. Monique got 300 even. Fantastic. Rachel says, it could be said that spring rolls are better. By me, my opinion. Stacy got 261 words. Here's where Leslie announced she got 50K, which is amazing. And Lene, there we go. Lene got 209 words along with some Instagram scrolling. Excellent. Good. And Laura says, yay. Congrats. Yay. Stacy says you're looking up a previous scene to make certain that you are referencing it correctly. Excellent. And Bonnie is also intrigued at the thought of spring rolls. Yum. Why do we always delve into food? We always do. Maybe it's because it's like food o'clock somewhere all the time for everybody because of the different time zone situations. So Elizabeth said, got Thursday's live stream scheduled. Fantastic, because Thursday is the 1st. Looking forward to it as you're going to get some beta reader feedback as well. Nice. C says, yay and awesome. Stacy says, yeah, to Leslie. Shelby got 1,334 for that sprint. Wow, 100% because it's a scene that you've been thinking up for years. I do this as well, yes. But you turn it over in your head so many times. You try the minutest of changes and then like play it out in your brain to see if that's different. And then you go back and then you play out this. And then maybe that's just me. But yeah, I do this. Sophie says, yeah. And Leslie says, thank you. Yes. And Jen writes romance says, congrats to everyone that's finished. Yes. And Rachel got 887 this time. Fantastic. Heather sends a smiley face to us. Taking a playlist break next sprint. Excellent. Good. 155 for CB. Jen says, ooh, I have a link tree in my YouTube bio that has all of my info. Feel free to stop by Jen Writes Romance's channel and subscribe and check out the About page, the About tab. And you're going to settle into some sprints next month, you're hoping. Excellent. JL Coffee Create Connect says, must remind future self to outline. Pantsing is fun, but makes for much more tedious editing. This is my life. Yes. I continuously do this to myself. Anne says 936 words. That sprint. Only 2,500 to go to win your first nano. You are so close. I'm so excited for you. And that first win really does feel amazing. You feel like you're on top of the world. And it's just like, yes. Every one of them really does. But Nikki got 77 words that sprint, and you had a phone call to interrupt your writing flow. Yep. It happens. Paget says, sweet to Anne, you are so close. Yes. Persephone says, your Christmas/B-Day present came early. Yippee. Oh, yes, you were talking about this. It's your secret lab gamer chair in pink. Not ashamed to say you got it on a payment plan. If that is what works and is manageable, and there you go. Paget says, I feel the same. Pantsing feels so free, but what a mess to clean up. Well, maybe it's called pantsy for a reason. CB made curry tonight for dinner. Nice. Oh, now you want wonton soup. I mean, any food is yummy, so you know. Tiny Beth, hello. If anyone needs a prompt, the end of your workday was disrupted by a massive car crash. A police car clipped a car during a police chase, and it ended up on its roof. So maybe add an unexpected accident. Indeed. Hopefully nobody was hurt and the situation resolved itself. But yeah, that's a bit of chaos to disrupt your day for sure. Persephone says yes to Heather. The stream is during the nom nom times. Yes, always. Sometime, somewhere in the world, somebody is nom nomming. Yes, you pantsed all 75K. You're scared to try and edit. Yes, but then you've never actually finished anything that you haven't pantsed. Yes. See, this is my problem. Is I can outline everything except for the end. If I outline and know the end, I drop it because once I know the end, I'm not interested anymore, which is bad. It's very bad. CB doesn't share food. Let's let the story sit for at least 6 weeks before editing. I don't know if that's what feels right for Stacy, then Stacy can wait. But if Stacy wants to dive in, you have done some pantsing this nano, so you have a lot of editing quite soon. Yes. Don't know if you're going to do much editing, but if you can get this in scene rewritten today, then tomorrow you think you're going to reread all 153 pages and take notes. Your smiley face was a comment that didn't go through. Oh no! Your son often requests you to do Mickey Mouse voice. Yes. The injured were taken to the hospital, but not with life-threatening or changing injuries. Okay, good. Good. You have never finished anything that you have pantsed before. See, in this case, you would need to outline. That's why it's so different for everybody, because some people like swear by outlines. 100% have to outline everything. Other people are like, no, I just have to grow it organically. Other people are like, gotta do a mix. And it's just like the ratio of outline to discovery to it's wholly dependent on you. Let's do another sprint. Let me just shut my mouth and we can get back to writing. We're going to stick with the NaNoWriMo theme, and we're going to do another. It's 2:46. Okay. We're going to run over. I'm just going to do another 30. We're going to do another 30. That's what's happening. If you have to go at the top of the hour, just say bye in the chat when you need to leave. And don't forget to save. That's what's up. Present, share, Chrome tab, timer, share again, make it big. All right, so 1, save your document and all the progress that we are making. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is that we're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how'd we do? I need to add something to one of my long-term trackers. Did I forget that I needed to do? Okay. Okay, there's that. And, oops, I forgot I needed a particular Tombow for that. Oh, well, I will fix that later. For now, how we doing? I think I got just under another 1,000 words. Okay. Hey, I've actually hit tomorrow's goal too. Nice. Fantastic. So I don't have to like worry as much about tomorrow, but I am gonna do my best to make sure that I finish on stream because that's just fun. That's just fun. So let me double check and make sure that I got how much I got that sprint. Okay. This is the problem with having so many pens that you want to use and keep track of. That so many pens. So many pens and things. What's the pen number I want? 993. Nope, that's 933. How about you? 993. Yay! So when they all look similar, with just like slight variations. It's a good thing I wrote down which number Tombow it was, because like when you use this one twice, it looks a whole lot like this one. So you know things. Okay, how are we doing? How are we doing? I did start a discussion about holiday music because I asked in the chat if now that Thanksgiving is done, if you have started listening to holiday music. And so people mentioned like the Nutcracker, Handel's Messiah, things like that. I also tend to break out pentatonics. I tend to break out Straight No Chaser, which if y'all have never, Straight No Chaser is another a cappella group, and they're fantastic as well. What else? The Trans-Siberian Orchestra, favorites. What else? I think we tend to have a blend of mainly TSO, Straight No Chaser for like the living room. There's another one. Electric Light Orchestra, is that it? ELO? Do they have a Christmas album? I feel like they do. I don't know. But yeah, there's another one, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but we do have another sort of like rock Christmas situation that goes on, because why not? Okay, yes. So JL had to jump off, and wished everyone a good day. Paget was recommending like either mini trees or the Charlie Brown Christmas tree in particular, because festivity, but less to clean up. Elizabeth headed off. Anne emptied out the brain and so has headed off. Tina managed to critique a chapter for a fellow author. Fantastic. Nikki got 118 that time. CB got 272. Fantastic. Paget edited half of chapter. Excellent. Good. Back in the editing purgatory. Stacy got distracted, wrote 95 words, but hey, you did get the words down. Yes, you did. Taking a little time away from editing is helpful for freshness. Yes. Kate says, hello, hello. You sped through a pro writing age sweep on chapter 72, and now that's out of the way, and it's back to drafting chapter 73. Pedge says it hasn't been 6 weeks, but 3.5 has helped. Yes, it gives you a little bit of distance, but still keeps you near enough to be in the brain. Let's see. Pedge said, sweet. Per writing aid is great, and it feels so good to stop. Rachel got 486 more words in. Tiny Beth got 624. Nice. Jenna the Soul Writer, hello. Sliding in at the end of the workday to send some cheer and love. Excellent. Thank you. Shelby got 909 words, and the dragon and her rider have crash landed in the desert. You have immediately drawn me into your story, because writing dragons, desert. Love it. Love it. I want to know more about your story. So, yes. Okay, Rachel says hi to Jenna. Paget says hi to Jenna. Hope your holiday was cool. Heather made your first nano goal back on the 16th, which was 5,000 words, but you got really busy last week and having your market event on Saturday. Last week, you did some journaling regarding your new character, and you've had some revelations. Excellent. Good. 2,200 for the stream so far, and 7,000 for the day. Holy schmoly. That is amazing. Amazing. Wonderful. Paget says that hits home. Make sure they have plenty of water. And Paget goes, ooh, that's awesome. Yes, for the word count as well. That's amazing. Jenna says to Paget, I will tell you how wonderful it was during Vlogmas video 1. Ooh, you're doing Vlogmas. That's ambitious. Very ambitious. I will love to see it. But yes. CB has a quote. Sir, can you please do something about Steve Rogers? He's as slippery as an oily snake and keeps trying to flirt with me. And when I told him off, I discovered he has more tentacles than an octopus and a squid combined. There you go. Yeah, Thanksgiving is a crazy week, for sure. Tina also loves a straight no chaser, and Rachel TSO, yes. A slimy Steve Rogers. This is a different vibe, for sure. Yes. Okay, so your dragon and rider have no water since they were expecting to not be stuck in the desert, but you have been watching a lot of I Shouldn't Be Alive. So you think you know just how miserable they can get. Gotcha. Yes. Yes, I would agree. I would agree. Stacey says, I'm an instrumentalist, so I've been playing Christmas music for about a month and a half already. Nice. Ooh, Jenna's going to get to see TSO in Pittsburgh. Amazing. Ooh, yes. I forgot about Inya's Christmas album. And Josh Groban, too, because, yes. But Inya, yes. Shelby, that's good. He did research. Yes. Stacey also loves TSO. Yes. You were like Howard Stark better than you like Steve Rogers for some weird reason. You also love the group Broken Peach. I will have to look them up because I have not heard of them. So I will do that. Might just make a cardboard Christmas tree. You live in a desert and you're hella paranoid about that. We have water bottles and canisters freaking everywhere in all the cars, bags, etc. I do not want to go like that. That is a point. I wasn't even going to have them stuck in the desert, but then I saw a few episodes and it needed to happen. Are we sprinting again? What time? It's 3:30. No. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. We are not going to sprint again. I have pinned the spreadsheet to the top of the chat so that you can see where else we have available. It is Monday, so Glory Writes the Blues should be on shortly. So at 4 o'clock, Caro, Glory, HK, Shannon are all at 4, Paper Tiger at 4:15, Creative Sprints usually at 4:30, and then Gwen of the Winnet at 5:30 today. So there are several places to visit, and there's some time for a sprint break or body break as well, bio break, whatever we want to call it. Pedja says, pretty sure the reason is RDJ related, but who can blame you? He is electric. Heather also loves TSO and so many others. Yes. Great opportunity for drama for sure. All problems amplify in the desert. Yes. I like this idea. Car parts dry out. Boots disintegrate. People get panicky. Yes. If you leave a bag of chips open overnight, that's no problem. So there is at least that. Unless you leave it where the bugs and night critters can get it. You change the picture on your phone, it's RDJ, but whenever you put Spotify on, he looks like he's got a Band-Aid over his mouth and nose. So no. Yeah, so I have a couple of errands I need to run because it is Monday. So there is that. A local radio station started playing Christmas music on November 1st. Nice. Nice. Okay, you haven't heard of Broken Peach either. Me either, but I'm going to look them up after the stream. So yeah. Thanks for coming. Yes, Josh Groban. Yes. Mm-hmm. All the good things. All the good things. Thanks for the sprints. You need another 1K of the 4K that you needed to make it. Excellent. Good. Good. All right. Don't forget to save, y'all. Make sure you save before you head off. Save or recent backup, please. And I will see y'all on Wednesday for the last day of Nano. And I will see y'all in the chats tonight and tomorrow. All right. Bye, y'all.